evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here at Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Marvin Hagler is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. The body snatcher's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Marvin Hagler. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the body snatcher.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Hagler. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Hagler. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
Back in September of 1980, Marvin Hagler finally was able to nail down the crowns that had eluded him earlier when he won the middleweight title by defeating Alan Minter. And as many times has been the case with Marvin Hagler, he had to go on the road to do it. Now that fight was stopped from a cut eye, and the fans there, Minter's fans back in the UK, they didn't take a liking to it. Hagler couldn't even celebrate winning the world title.
You know, actually, his people and other people in the ring had to cover him from the barrage of bottles that were being thrown into the ring. You know, he had to fight his way out of the ring as well as he had to fight his way into the ring.
Blocks that punch. Good looking counter punch. Final 10 seconds of round number one.
To focus, anticipate his punches, okay? Listen, throw more punches to the body, step out with a jab, then come back and throw them with the left, left, right. Double up your punches.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good block. Well-targeted counterpunch by Hagler. A good block. Teddy, what was it about Marvin Hagler that so many people were attracted to? What was it about just this iron-ripped, chiseled warrior that everybody felt there's a connection for me there?
I think it was all those things you just alluded to in the shaved head. You know, because he really represented everything that you kind of pictured if you closed your eyes and you thought of a prototypical fighter that you'd like to watch, that you'd like to see, you know, a real symbol of what fighting's about. And on top of that, he not only went after you, he not only looked like the product, he was the product. He could box, he could do everything.
Great movement to get away from those punches. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. You can see the cut that started above his eye there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Coming to the end of this round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Let's get on that swelling, get the compress on that.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice block. Looking right hand after he got hit. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by marvelous Marvin Hagler. The body snatcher's got to deal with a cut cheek. Marvin Hagler, of course, associated with Brockton, Massachusetts, but he was originally from Newark, New Jersey's Central Ward. He was raised by a single mom there, and he was still there. Oh! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Wait, hey, no holding. Let's punch it out.
He just missed that shot up top. Halfway through this round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. You can see some blood coming from the nose of Marvelous Marvin. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well-targeted combination by Hagler. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Get on that. Cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Throw the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Well, he looks ready for action here. Good defensive skill. The body snatcher is just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. And another right hand comes in. You can see that eye starting to swell up. Do you think it takes time for guys to realize the damage that they've taken on?
You know what? They feel it right away. They feel something, and when it starts getting a little higher, they see it. They see something that's blurring their vision a little bit, something that wasn't there before.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the body snatcher. He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Keep boxing. Okay? You're making it happen.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. It's got the look of a fight that's going to go the distance. But I'll tell you this, Teddy. It'll have lots of action right to the final bell.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling this is like a throwback fight, and these are the mentalities of these two fighters. If you told them it was a 20-round fight, like the old days, a 30-round fight, they would somehow find a way to go the distance.
Don't stay in my circle.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy, because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Strike after catching one by the body snatcher. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That was a miss by Hagler. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
All right. Let's work on that cut. It's not. That's nothing. Don't worry about it. Nice. He's hurt. I need...
Eddie, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down, and to have a great resolve, and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
A very crisp combination by Hagler. Blocks the headshot. Well, Teddy, you can see quite clearly that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's three lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs. Get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head. The other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
Good defensive skill. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. It's been 2 minutes of nonstop action. Now the final minute has arrived. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Body snatchers. Oh! The body snatchers! Stunned, and he is hurt.
Punch it out. Punch it out. No holding.
Keep working the tag.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. So the end of the round, and now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
You heard it. On it. Box is smart. And outside the side. That's right.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Good block by Hagler. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. The body snatchers making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, there it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. A wicked left hand floors him. This fight is over.
It's over.
Marvin Hagler's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Your winner,
Marvin Hagler is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
Alongside Teddy